Hi and welcome. So this is a reading for each sun sign for the Capricorn season. So what is coming up for each sun sign, and it will be time-stamped. So I'm going to draw a couple of cards for each sign and I will get right onto it. So, Capricorn season, what is it bringing for Aries? Sunshine. Woohoo. Certainly is in Australia, I think, finally. And the other card is the World card. So you've got two major arcanas here. And this is how I'm seeing it. So you could say that this is the reverse side of the sun and the reverse side of the moon. I feel that it is knowing where and what has burned you, I guess, in the past. In other words, it is like, well, I've been there, done that before, or I've been with that person, or I know that situation, I know what it's like, I'm not having that anymore. So it really is like knowing your limits. So it is it's a sense of coming back to yourself and being able to be your authentic self. Aries in Capricorn is going to be a good season for you, I feel. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Taurus. Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Okay, and you've got the Tower card. There's a bit of fire there. And you have got the Wheel of Fortune. So I think there's a reminder here, Taurus, that the Wheel of Fortune is about moving on. You know, it's about a change of fortune. But this is really the downside, I suppose, of the Wheel of Fortune. And it's asking you to not go back and repeat another pattern, to repeat, it could even be an angry episode or an angry response, an angry feeling. It is saying to be centered, to be calm for whatever comes up this month. I mean, the Tower can be an epiphany, or it could be, somebody's reaction. I feel that it's like somebody's reaction and you've had enough of that, or you don't want to go down that path, or you see a better way. There is a better way, and if you can't convince others, then that's really for them to sort out. But yeah, it's about not trying to convince others, I feel, to your point of view. So have a good Capricorn season, Taurus. So the next one is Gemini. Gemini. Okay, we've got a lot of major arcanas. So this is the Devil. This is about desires, dreams, could be about relationship. Interesting. It's almost like there might be a need for an assessment. There's a choice to go on with something or someone, or to go it alone. And, I'm not getting clear whether one way is necessarily better, but you will know. There will be a choice. Do you persist with, it could be a person for sure. That's actually the Devil. Did I say the Lovers? If I did, it's a Freudian slip. Yeah, it's a devil, but it looks like, yeah, interesting that. You know, it could be, and I'm getting the words love triangle, you know, a complicated situation in a relationship, a situationship, where in some ways, you know, you feel like you're the outsider. This is saying there's going to be a recognition of that. You're going to see those situations for what they are and be able to assess them for their worth. Okay, Gemini. So the next one is Cancer. And that's just flown out. So I'm going to take that. It kind of went sideways. So you got the Empress card there, but it's that's in the reversed position, but it's sort of sideways. Very interesting. I have a strange relationship with the Empress card. Yeah. It's interesting because you've got the King of Swords in its lowest, in his lower polarity. I feel that this is not seeing the growth in something, Cancer. You know, and it's up for you, it's up to you to really assess it critically and to not be held, or not to hold on to old ideas of the way things used to be or the way things what you hope to be but isn't actually there in real time is what I've got. There can also be, I'm sensing there's a feeling of like past life energy here, or being pulled back to feeling like you are connected to a past life. So it could be a little bit confusing for you, Capricorn time. But this is saying to look at the real world. You know, if in doubt, look at the real world, the 3D world, how things are at this time and not what you hope them to be. And so work from the practical and go from there, Cancer. Have a good Capricorn season. Okay, so now we've got Leo. Capricorn season. The Star card, beautiful. That is gorgeous. And so that is upright. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Putting the hard work into your dreams. Just get my glasses. I'm using light here fast. Yeah. I mean, basically it says that things are going to pay off for you. And I did get a message for some of you, you might be looking for a home, or a home base, or a home company is what I'm getting, a home business. And so this is really good omen for that. But it is saying that you know, putting steps into putting into action some sort of, it's interesting because I'm getting an image of somebody pouring, like she's pouring water on, I don't know whether it's rocks or something, but I've got on ice. So it's almost like not helping the situation. It's almost like you've done enough planning. You don't need to second guess yourself or to keep checking up on perhaps what you've done or what somebody else has done. You know, if you're working with others, particularly, it's important to let them let them have a chance to do their work or to do their job properly. You'll get better results like that. And it could also be a bit like that for you, to not keep going over the same thing, because the Eight of Pentacles can sometimes be the card of just drudgery. And this is saying you've got the opportunity to have something to help you to feel really renewed in this Capricorn season. So whether that's to do with work or, or you're working on health, because the star card can often be about health, renewed vitality. Make sure that that's not a drudgery. Whatever you're doing, allow it to unfold naturally in its correct time, in its correct way. Or what is correct for you, I suppose. Hopefully that's not too cryptic. So now I'm looking at Virgo. So what do we have for Virgos? Okay, so we've got the Queen of Cups here, and this one is in reverse. I'd be making sure that you don't overindulge in alcohol or some sort of substance. With the Queen of Cups here, you've got the Judgment card. This would be good for somebody who is wanting to get away from that sort of energy, wanting to get away from, substance abuse, or somebody else who's, this could represent somebody else who's a bit like that. And this is saying, well, you might want to end that association or end the types of behaviours that are habitual for you and that are not good for your soul, is what I'm getting here, because there's certainly an opportunity to do that. This is a reawakening to what is good within you, what can grow from a higher self perspective, Virgo. So hopefully that's helpful. So the next one is Libra. So Libra, Capricorn. Okay, season. Okay, so you've got the Magician, and the Magician, this one is in reverse. So let's have a look here. And you have got it's a bit dark, the Five of Cups. Hopefully you can see that. The Five of Cups. Okay. So there may need to be an energy of getting out while the going's good, or if you haven't managed to do that, to really recognize that there's something that it's almost like I'm getting the image of a firecracker that was lit but didn't go off. There's a dud, in other words. So there's something that was not meant for you. So something hasn't worked out. You might have thought that this is going to be, something magical. You might have felt that you had good communication with this person or in this situation, that things were flowing really well. It was a false start. And the message here is to let it go and just to recognize when something isn't for you. So that is what we've got for you for this Capricorn season, Libra. So the next one's Scorpio. Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know in this Capricorn season? Okay, so what have we got here? We've got the Ten of Swords. Interesting. And I've got the words long-awaited ending. Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands is in the reverse. So what does this mean? Quite simply, it feels like you've been long-awaited ending. Okay, long-awaited ending. Well, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for somebody to end a relationship? Are you waiting for somebody to, give the okay for you to leave? Are you waiting for somebody to leave? Do you want to leave? Do you want this to end but you can't say anything? This is saying that you need to get out of this haze, this fog, and I suppose face something. There is something that you need to face, something that you may have been avoiding or going in a different direction. And I feel that that is some sort of ending. I mean, the great thing about the Ten of Swords is that it's a card of final acknowledgement. You know, it's a card of knowing where you're at. It's a card of knowing that another phase is coming up after this. So that's what I've got for you, Scorpio. Hopefully that's helpful. So the next card is for Capricorn. And I hope to finish this video before my light fails. Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. Okay, so what do you have? Okay, so you've got the Nine of Pentacles. You get the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Let's have a look. Nine of Pentacles is a Virgo card. And you got the Ten of Cups in reverse. To me, this is saying, Capricorn, that you really need to spend time with others during your season. You need to allow your light to shine. You know, there may have been some of you either been spending a lot of time alone or spending a lot of time accumulating things, you know, accumulating wealth, concentrating on your independence. In a lot of ways, this might have, I'm getting the word solitude, you know, it's kind of dampened your soul to a degree. And this is really just saying, well, get out and be your, you know, your fun-loving, the fun-loving side of you really needs to come to the fore in this season. And it's like, well, you've done all your hard work now, you can relax. Relax, let the, I suppose, the material side or the physical side of things go. And this is about concentrating on the you know, the joy that can be had in other areas of your life. Certainly the simple things of life, being together with others, having a laugh, that kind of thing. So there's definitely need for a sparkle to come back into your life. And that's the message I've got for you, Capricorn. So the next the next sun sign I'm reading for is Aquarius. Whoops. Oh, too many cards fell in. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Okay, and what is that one? This is the Three of Cups. That's a beautiful energy. I am getting maybe the need to be near water, Aquarius. That will help you. And this one is a Seven of Wands. That's a Seven of Wands in the reverse. It's like, well, yeah, there's a real need for you to rejuvenate, to be near water, to be with others, to be with friends, to connect, to, you know, to be with your lover, to connect to your higher self for sure. And stop worrying, Aquarius. I've got this kind of image of this person kind of holding their hands or looking around the room and wondering, thinking, and wondering what to do next or how best to perhaps even control the situation. And this is saying, well, yeah, it's not about control. It is about allowing things to, getting the words unravel, evolve the way they're meant to. It's not about fighting for something. Yeah, it's about communicating effectively, being at one with others and connecting on a, you know, a heart space level is the message that I've got for you, Aquarius, for Capricorn season. Okay, so the next one is Pisces. So this is the last sun sign, Pisces. What do you have to know in Capricorn season? So you got the King of Wands. So this is good entrepreneurial energy. So whether it is being an entrepreneur, whether it, it's taking charge of your energy is what I've got. In whatever way what that means for you, taking charge of your energy. And this is spiritual energy, but it is also the energy of an expert, okay? So this is saying to recognize your expertise. Your expertise may be going to be recognized in this Capricorn season. Perhaps you're going to be getting a reward, promoted. If that doesn't happen, then it's important to, I guess, promote yourself, figuratively speaking. Make yourself the CEO of, your universe in some way, whether it's to do with health, career, your home, a garden, or whatever. It's kind of taking ownership. And it's like, well, you really deserve this. And I am seeing a ring for some people, okay? The Hierophant can mean marriage, can mean commitment. And I am literally seeing a ring for some people. So whether that's marriage or, stepping up in a relationship, it could be that. But it can also mean, having that commitment to yourself, having that commitment to honor yourself, the strength within you, Pisces. So hopefully that's helpful, and hopefully it's helpful for all the sun signs. Have a great season. Bye for now.